It's Sunday, and you know what that means. It's time for the Sunday Drive. Sundays, baby! The Sunday Drive. Hey, today we are going to be going on the Sunday Drive to Rock Springs, Florida. Picture up.
Take me on a Sunday drive. Take me on a Sunday drive. Hey, hey! It's a Sunday drive.
I'm so glad you joined me in your living room or on your phone or however you consume the YouTube content. I'm a little bit tired. Had to make myself again today I don't want to say jet lagged because I didn't travel internationally, but just being on the road and traveling can get to you big time. But anyways, said I need to get out and about, and slept like all day yesterday, and then got up for a few hours and I slept again. So I'm caught up, not that tired, but my body feels tired. So what better way to get out and head to Rock Springs, Florida, to go get some air, show you the springs, take you along on this fantastic journey on a Sunday drive. I'm looking forward to the Sunday drives. I think it's going to be fun. Finding a destination and just go exploring, see if we can find some history. Rock Springs, Florida is always special for me because, again, this is another place I used to go camping when I was a kid. We used to come to these springs all the time when I was little. It's really cool. I think the water temperature is like in the 70s, maybe higher 60s all year long. But in any event, let's get to it. So what can you expect on this series on Sunday Drives? Well, a lot of it is just going to be impromptu, whatever I decide, destination. I'm not going to put a whole lot of thought or research into it. I'm just going to get in the car and drive. And luckily, this is only probably Kelly Springs, Rock Springs is literally maybe a 10 to 15 minute drive from where I'm at. So it's not that far of a drive. But Sunday drives, it's always going to happen on Sundays. By the time you see it, it'll be the following day. But I'm excited about this little series. And then obviously if I'm on the road, I'll try to make it happen. I think like next week, Sunday drive will be en route to Atlanta, Georgia. But don't quote me on that yet. We're going to confirm that tomorrow and see if that's going to happen. And I can't wait to get to Rock Springs. Looking forward to it. $3 per vehicle. Up to 2 passengers, though. Well, for $3, not too bad. Obviously, there's Kelly Park. No scuba diving. No pets either. Yeah, pets. Pets are going to have to sit this one out. This place is very beautiful. And, you know, today is just a beautiful day in general because it's like 69 degrees out right now. Absolutely beautiful on this. This is the time of year I love Florida the most. You just can't beat it, man. The weather, the California weather, as I like to call it. The California weather. Let's find some parking.
Do you really want to know some history today from Rock Springs Ridge? Not Rock Springs Ridge. I totally messed that up. Kelly, Dr. Kelly.
All right, let's get into this. Dr. Howard Kelly, that is. And we're going to get into a little history of this place. See? Here is the history about Kelly Park, Rock Springs as we know it. The park is named after Dr. Howard A. Kelly, a prominent physician and one of the founding professors of Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore. Kelly first visited Rock Springs area in 1910 and was deeply impressed by its natural beauty and clear flowing water. In 1921, he purchased roughly 200 to 260 acres surrounding Rock Springs. His intent was to protect the land from development, especially limestone mining proposals that threatened the area. In 1927, Kelly and his wife donated the land to Orange County with the condition that it remain a public park and wildlife preserve. No umbrellas, alcohol. Pop-up grills. Same rules. It's like going back in time coming here. But obviously this is the main area. We'll walk up to where the springs come up from. This is just a really very, very cool place in general. It's not that busy because it is cold for most Floridians this time of year. The algae, whatever that's called. Oh, there's a fish. The springs come from up that way. You can like tube down, take your tubes and come all the way down here. We'll walk up there in a minute. Maybe find some trails to hit. So peaceful here at Rock Springs. I remember when I was a kid, my dad used to find, I did a vlog a long time ago here, but we used to find shark's teeth. The bottom down here, the bottom of all the rocks, you could find some shark's teeth, which is unusual. Right, there's an otter. Let's see if we can see that otter. Hang on a minute. I just saw him. He's over in the weeds over there. You see him? They're like fighting over there. Trying to find him. This thing's zoom doesn't work too well. They're in the bushes now. Let's see if we can get them. Oh, they're going all the way back there. Now they're back over here. And they're moving fast. You see all that movement? Oh, there he is right there. I don't know if you see him or not. He's popped up. Right there. Oh, he's popped his head up. There he is. See him? The otter. Lots of fish.
Si quieres parar aquí, y agarras aquí. No, pues no paras. No, que te... No, pues no. Not too lucky steering this thing.
So walking up this way you take your tube, you walk up this ramp. Gotta walk a little ways on this trail to get to where the springs comes up. outside of the people, it's pretty peaceful out here. Like during the summer, it's a different story. It's really, really busy here. Lots of activity. But this is a trek to go tubing right here. It's beautiful. If you've never been here before, I recommend it. Especially if you want to spend a day, get in the springs. Definitely during the summer if you get cold too easy. It seems like most people don't really mind it. Truthfully, the water's probably about the same degrees as it is outside right now. So I don't think it would be really that bad. Very beautiful out here. You go a little bit ways up. I wanted to come out here real quick. Take a look. Make sure I don't fall in. That wouldn't be good. Water looks so nice. Skipping rocks. That kid about hit me with a rock. Good grief. But back in the day, I guess they had to bar that up because people would go back in that cave and never come out. I think a couple people died in that cave. It goes way back, I guess. That's as far as I know about it. But I remember as a kid, they put bars on that cave so no one would go back there. But yes, Rock Springs, Florida. All the memories. Looks like they're having a picnic. Hey, what's for lunch? Got a sandwich, bologna sandwich. And this water's peaceful.
The water's not even going here.
Man, I almost wish I could get in there right now, but I would regret it. I think I would regret it. It's just not that warm outside. I mean, it's nice. 68 degrees. The cave. Wonder if there's a hobbit that lives in there. Bilbo Baggins. No flipping, no diving, no alcohol, no digging, folks. And no trespassing across that rope. Man, look at that water. So beautiful. Wouldn't you like to have a house backed up against a stream like this? A natural spring? That would be a dream come true for me. I could just sit back, drink your coffee in the morning, watch the river. And that's good for blood pressure, right? I would think so. Oh, man. So beautiful. All right, I'm going to jump in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't have my swim trunks. But I should. I should jump in. Dead or alive. You know. I would assume that we're right above the rock right here. Because down there is where the spring comes up out of the ground. Can you imagine being one of those people in the 1800s finding the spring? How beautiful it was back then. I can only imagine. Untouched by man. I love springs. I love the mountains, even though this is not in the mountains, but it's just a beautiful thing. Rock Springs Run, let's try it out. When I was little, we used to come out here all the time, camp. When I got older, our youth group during the summer, he would keep us pretty busy. The youth pastor keep us pretty busy. So we'd stay out of trouble, so he'd always take us on weekly trips. This was always a destination, that and the beach. But it's good to be out walking again. That's what I do love about Florida, except for the summer, is the weather's perfect for getting out and walking. I'm starting to breathe hard, which is good. Means the heart's working. Walking at a steady pace. Get them steps in. But it really is beautiful out here on the Sunday drives. It's not really a Sunday drive, but we took a Sunday drive to come here to explore. So people always ask about this camera, and now that I have it with a tripod, everybody always asks, what is that thing? Oh, it's a camera. Really? It's a camera? I'm like, yeah, it's a camera. It's a camera. But in any event, it's so beautiful out here. What a beautiful day. I was thinking too, it's like a lot of this, people long to be in relationships, but I think if I'm ever in a relationship again, they have to have some of the same hobbies and things that I enjoy doing, which is especially, I love getting out and walking. It's always nice to get to the air. But in any event, when I got back yesterday, I'm gonna go this way. I know that probably takes me back to streams. I want to see how far back this goes. I don't know, maybe I'll walk this way. Maybe I'll circle back. But yeah, I was on the road. I got back yesterday early morning. When I was like getting up early in the morning, I was just thinking, man, I want to be in my own bed right now. It's like that whole saying, when you're on the road, you're dying to get back home. When you're at home, you're dying to get on the road. There's no rhyme or reason with all of it, you know what I mean? Which I thought that was going to change back in 2023 when I got the RV, where I could travel and lay my head in my own bed. But that's a story for a different day. It's a magnificent story, but it just never took off. That adventure never took off. So, in any event, but yeah, this is helping me get out. There's so many beautiful trees that you can take a look at. But what I was saying, finding people with common interest is so important to me. Getting out and doing these things and just going exploring. I mean, there's so much to do in your own backyard. What I've noticed with these trails is nothing really changes. Technology changes, but teenagers looking to get quality time away from the folks. I typically find them on trails, parks as I'm walking, all cuddled up next to each other, getting those smooches in. Time flies, man. I remember when I had to do that. Not that I did that a lot, but I didn't come into my own. Wasn't too confident in my skills back then. I had some girlfriends, but I didn't start having girlfriends till later on. Maybe when I was like 19 years old. And the girlfriends I did have before that were, I guess they were my girlfriend, but I don't even know what that means when you're that young. This is nice. Nice springs. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, I was down the river a little bit at this other park, but you can canoe from there all the way to where I was at. There's a turtle on the log right there. So this is a dead end. I can't go any further unless I'm going to go in the water. Yeah, I think it was a couple weeks ago. I was at that one park and I shared a canoe story of us getting under a gator going under us and flipped the canoe, and I walked on water. But back then where I was at, you could rent the canoes back there and head, because we went pretty far away from where we were supposed to be, if that makes sense. But yeah, that was a long day. We were very green, didn't know anything about canoeing. I probably still don't know anything about canoeing. You get me in a boat. I think that messed me up, that whole experience. Maybe one day I'll get back in a boat, a canoe at least. I used to have a lot of boats, motorboats back in the day. Fine with that, but the canoe stuff, the gator experience shook me up. It's probably why I have a little fear of gators still to this day. Yeah, I was saying too, you know, perfect life would be for me, but to travel, you know, like in a van and just, you know, do my work remotely, travel around, and yeah, just do this, create content, also work on the jobs that I do have. Be ideal. But I mentioned that if you guys want to hear a story, it's really a supernatural story, how I obtained an RV for a year and 6 months. It's not a perfect ending story, but the way it happened was incredible. It was insane. Looks like I hit a fence here. But yeah, that would be the ideal thing for me. Looks like this is a road back here. I don't know if I should go. It says no trespassing. This is probably less busy, I would think. Let's try it out. Yeah, ideally. I mean, I think that's everybody's dreams or hobbies. But for me in life, I mean, if I could afford it financially already, I would have done it. But since I'm starting over with everything, finances, everything, I don't have it that easy to be able to do that right now. It is what it is. Things are getting better. But nevertheless, this is putting in some work. This is like no path. This is like, you know that, here it is. I'll show you. That deep dirt makes you walk a little bit harder. In any event, it's beautiful out here. Trying to make it for yesterday. I didn't make my 2.5 miles yesterday because I was so tired. So trying to make them count right now on this day. Again, they're not paying me for this, but if you're in the outdoors, you're into biking, hiking, walking trails, going swimming in springs, this is a must. You got to try it. I've never, since several months, getting into walking, soon be hiking. I want to work my way up, maybe like once a week, try to go 10 miles on a hike. But I found a new passion for something that I realized I didn't have. So, but definitely, I've been to Rock Springs many times, but I've never been out this far on these trails. So enjoying the experience. If you're still with me, that's awesome. Thanks for staying with me. Glad you could join me on this walk. If you could, I haven't done it in a while. If you're interested in this content, hit the subscribe button down below. It truly helps. But you don't have to do that. There's no pressure. But listen, if you're in Central Florida area and you're looking for things to do outside of Disney World, this is like, you take the toll roads, probably a good 45 minutes from Disney. You bring the family for a day, bring a picnic. You can rent tubes, go down the stream, go down the streams, the springs, springs, tube down, hot summer day, spring day, you enjoy yourself. And it really shows you the other side of Florida's beauty. Because, you think of Orlando, you think of Disney World, Magic Kingdom. But there's so many cool off the beaten paths here in Florida that are literally just so close and get overlooked. Probably because a lot of the Floridians now hold close to it. It's kind of like their own. But definitely, if you're in Central Florida area, it's definitely worth the trip. Or 2 days. There's Wekiva Springs, which I'll hit maybe on another Sunday drive. We'll go there. That's like 10 miles down the road. Then there's what's the other one? King's Landing. If you're into canoeing, that's amazing. I might get back in a canoe just to do that. I'll have to get a different camera, obviously, because this camera's not waterproof, but it's beautiful. It's unreal. I've seen people vlog it. So I'll put that on my to-do list as well. Just got to get a different camera. But it's worth it. Florida is beautiful if you know where to look, especially this time of year. That's what I remember about Rock Springs, people grilling, cooking hamburgers with family, friends. Those are the memories I'll hold on to the most about this place. Almost forgot to mention, if you're into camping, you have an RV, you like to camp, it's a one-stop destination for your family. Come out here and camp, bring the RV, spring, grill out. Can't beat it. I'd definitely be doing it if I had an RV. And remember, whatever you're going through in life, something's got you down, life will get easier. Just don't be too hard on yourself. Things will change and shift. Just don't stay stagnant. And also, when you're doing it, it might help you. You get out, get some air, document the journey, get your phone out. Film the nature, get out and walk. It's a beautiful thing. And Lord willing, we'll catch you on the next one. I'm Creative on the Mend. See you real soon.